Standing in the middle of Lewisham in London today, it is hard to imagine that just a couple of 100 years ago, the area looked completely different and a whole lot greener. Not many people know that in the 18th and 19th centuries, Lewisham was at the heart of London's plant-growing industry. Before the advent of garden centres, if you wanted to grow a garden, you would have ordered your plants as seeds, bulbs or bare root plants from a local plant nursery using a catalogue. Lewisham was once home to the biggest plant nursery in London, which at its peak employed over 70 people and spanned 150 acres or 1,389 basketball courts. Its founder, John Russell, raised himself by skill and industry to a state of affluence rare among nurserymen and, after keeping his carriage and living for many years like a gentleman, died of smallpox in 1794, aged 63, leaving property to the amount of £20,000, which is over £2 million in today's money. Russell, Jones and Corbett were prominent nursery families, as seen in the local church. It's thought that Wisteria Road's name could be a nod to the nursery's growing efforts and that Gilmore Road Park could be one of very few remaining green spaces on the land where the nursery once stood. Even over the course of the 19th century, as Lewisham started to become more built up, plant nursery businesses continued in the area. One Lewisham nurseryman, Henry James Jones, found success by specialising in growing chrysanthemums, helping to fuel the craze which followed their introduction to the UK from China in the late 18th century. The fashion for chrysanthemum growing was such that even more elaborate and spectacular cultivars were bred and shown at special exhibitions to huge crowds. Though these nurseries have long since disappeared, we know about them and the plants that they grew thanks to these catalogues, which are cared for in collections such as the RHS Lindley Library. Thanks to the efforts of volunteers as part of the Digital Dig project, some of these catalogues are now available to search online, and you can see them on the RHS Digital Collections website. Perhaps you will discover a lost piece of green heritage from your area.